me to introduce her? I mean, honestly, really? Should I be doing that? Okay, I'll try. I'll try. But before that, I was just thinking, imagine asking a question with a metaphor to your client. And then that's going to be like, wow, that is something. And then you go and you ask an AI question to your client. And then the client is like, okay, there's no connect. What just happened? It went from being extremely personal to extremely gadgetry, I don't know, tech. And that whole gap is what we all need to learn better to cover. I'm sure a lot of us know that already, and a lot of us are learning and are in the journey too. And that is why we have Shilpa today. She's going to speak about a really, like they say, there are schools of psychology. So there are schools in coaching in our head. And this is one school of coaching where we are mapping, matching, connecting, creating a personal touch with the technology. But before that, I have to, for the sake of Surekha, otherwise she will say things to me after this session gets over, introduce Shilpa. In case you didn't know her, Shilpa has founded SHEmantra. Shilpa is also the CEO and founder of Uno Mantra and a business strategy consulting leadership advisory firm. Through Uno Mantra, she enables startups, entrepreneurs, as well as corporate leaders to thrive by aligning strategy with purpose. I will repeat again. She's the founder of SHEmantra, a global community of women entrepreneurs like all of us in service-based businesses that are now present in 15 countries. Shilpa has an illustrious career with reputed MNCs and has earned a rock-solid reputation as a transformational corporate leader and an entrepreneur in the last 3 decades. Among the many accolades, she has won the CEO of 2017, and then since SHEmantra started, she has won the CEO award every single year from SHEmantra. Conferred by the Economic Times, the 2017 award, Polymer Awards, while she was leading Tupperware India as a managing director. I will not say any more because it's endless and it's infinite. So over to you, Shilpa. Take us through the high touch, high tech.
Hello, SHEmantrans. Well, this has been the most difficult talk ever. Difficult? Why? As I was preparing, every day the world around me was changing. And I felt compelled to bring this fast movement to this talk. Just 2 days back, I saw that MIT Labs of USA is going to create an AI bot that will allow you and me to talk and take advice from our future selves. Can you imagine that? How cool. And last week, it was the global #1 coach, Marshall Goldsmith's AI avatar's launch, mega launch. This AI avatar will capture his knowledge and his experience, even his voice, to answer questions anybody can ask from around the world. I thought, what a brilliant way to use technology to leave your coaching legacy. As a business strategist, when I looked on the client side, I was even more excited. The global survey for the World Disruption Index 2024 says that 65% CEOs say their business has been disrupted. The PwC survey, the global CEO survey for them says 4 out of 10 CEOs feel their business will not even exist in the future if they don't become future ready now. And then I had a look at the Gallup workplace survey. 72% employees today feel lonelier. We saw technology is getting all conversational and cozy, and human beings are having a loneliness pandemic. That's why they are seeking support and connection urgently. This tells me it's no surprise our industry, the executive coaching and leadership development industry, is set to become a massive, whopping $150 billion industry by 2029. Isn't it the most exciting time to be a coach in any field? Of course. It is also the most terrifying time to be a coach trying to scale her practice. Well, terrifying only if you want to be a coach 2.0, which means you're happy collecting a bag full of certifications, sign on to a Zoom Pro account, and automate invoices. Let me tell you, that isn't setting you up for success. And that's why today my invitation to you is to imagine becoming a coach 3.0, a high impact, future ready, high touch, and high tech coach who will take the world by storm. When we get into the future, we have to start by imagining it already now. And that is why I have for you today 5 mega trends that we must know because they will shape the future of coaching. The first trend is AI enhanced coaching. Coachpreneurs will create a big demand. Yes, coachpreneurs will create a big demand for intelligent coaching platforms. Something like BetterUp, but way better. These coaching platforms are going to be able to match a client with the right coach after an AI assessment, of course. And once that is over, there will be automatic onboarding of the client. The client will receive personalized dashboards during her coaching journey and even daily nudges to change behaviors. So AI and coaching will be good friends. The second big trend that we will see is micro coaching. Yes, just in time coaching is going to take center stage and will become the norm as well. For an example, picture this. A sales manager is getting into a meeting with an important client. She asks for a 15-minute virtual coaching session before that meeting to help her clarify thoughts in her mind on how to answer an objection she thinks the client is going to put up in this meeting. Just-in-time coaching will be big. The third trend is also quite amazing. Niche-based coaching will see an explosion. There will be a surge of all kinds of coaches. We will see neuroscience certified coaches who will help executives to be more centered, focus better in a distracted world. We will have digital well-being coaches who will work with students to help them become more conscious digital consumers. And I'm even hearing about creativity coaches, coaches who will work with CEOs to help them be more creative. And well, don't we know many CEOs who need that boost of creativity? Well, that will come for sure. The fourth trend is a big one for all of us here, borderless coaching. While Zoom and Teams and all of these platforms are going to be enhanced with virtual reality, augmented reality, for a near real coaching experience, coaches are going to be big beneficiaries of what is being called as geo arbitrage. Yes, where we can be coaches to the world. But this will require coaches to get trained in multicultural fluency. Multicultural fluency so that we can work with clients across the world. Think about the world and its talent pool as your market. Wow. And the last one, the fifth trend really is outcome obsessed coaching. Yes. As coaching ROI, the return on investment on coaching will become a big one for clients as well as coaches. We will see more coaches taking on evidence-based methodologies. These are going to be, just for an example again, like a leadership coach working on situational leadership with a team. After the session is over, the team will input their changes, their behaviors, their information in an AI platform. And this AI platform will give us performance analytics, which will help the coach to justify as well as even monitor the changes that are happening to these clients across the coaching journey. So these are really the big five. Note them down. AI enhanced coaching, micro coaching, which is also just in time coaching, niche explosion in coaching, borderless coaching, and the fifth one, which is really outcome obsessed coaching. Now that you have these five, the $1,000,000 question from me is, what can you do already now to become your version of Coach 3.0? For that, I have for you 3 actionable takeaways from this talk today. Easy to remember because they are 3 C's: curiosity, creativity, and connection. Let's talk about curiosity first. Research tells us that a 4-year-old girl asks 300 questions a day. For those of us who have daughters, you know what I'm saying. These questions are mostly why questions because she's trying to make sense of the world around her fairly quickly. But by the time this young girl is an adult, she is barely asking 30 questions a day, 1/10. And it's time, once again, to be that curious child because the world around us has stopped making sense. It is changing so fast, it is complex, it is uncertain. And that requires us to be that 4-year-old once again. So be curious. Let's look at everything around us with awe, as if we're seeing it for the first time, and certainly not with fear. Be curious. The second C is creativity. And here, I would like you to imagine, rather reimagine the entire coaching journey your client has with you. Look at each and every touch point on that journey today. And when you do that, ask yourself the question, the creative question. What can I do to automate this touch point? And what could I do to make it even more personal, more human, more real, more authentic? Yes, it requires both. An example would be that you have a new LinkedIn connection and you sense it's a potential client. Why can't an automated video introducing your coaching services go to this new connection? It's a warm way to get an introduction, to see the person behind this LinkedIn profile, as well as look at what this person can do professionally. You might even want to attach a form where the client can fill in and share a little bit about themselves and if they could be interested in a coaching relationship. Automation can go a long way, but remember, personalize, personalize, personalize at the same time. So when you are creative, you know what it will do? It will allow you to automate everything which is outside of your zone of genius. Things like marketing, operations, admin tasks, things which you don't find joy in doing every single day, every single time there is a coachee. If you can automate all of these, it will free you up to be your magnetic, most present self as a coach. And this brings me to the third and my favorite C, which is connection. I was listening to an audiobook on YouTube. The topic was emotional intelligence, and it was recorded in an AI voice. I happened to see a comment below that video where one person had jokingly said, this person reading the book has zero emotional intelligence. I laughed. I knew it was said in jest, but it hit home. Technology is a huge enabler. Already today, technology is doing things which we humans can do. And tomorrow it will do things even better than what humans can do. Well, a lot of it. But this is actually a blessing in disguise because this is where your magic happens. This is where your touch can make all the difference because there will be many, many more clients seeking out coaches. They are fearful. Their world has suddenly become topsy turvy. They can't make sense. And they need someone who can, who can put a balm of reassurance to say, it's okay, and do it human to human. This is where your magic begins. And nobody can take it from you because this is where you are consciously connecting, fully present, making a genuine, profound connection with your coachee. And that will give the coachee that trust, that confidence, that feeling that, yes, there's someone who understands me. And it will open up a whole world of transformation for them. This is the connection that only and only you can forge. But it is time that I also tell you that this requires much deeper work from all coaches for the future. Work on our energy, our shadows, our resilience, our presence, because this is what we need to do first. We need to embrace our own fears before we can tell another, guide another, coach another. And the biggest fears are fears of change and technology. So, how do you do that? Well, by integrating these 3 C's of curiosity, creativity, and connection in your being. And while at it, let me give you a 4th C. That's a bonus from my side. The C of belongingness to a community where you are not alone. You have the support of forward thinking, talented, abundant coaches who will inspire you, mentor you, will walk into the future, the brilliant future we will create together with you. So maximize your SHEmantra community experience as well. As a coach 3.0, the journey begins. As you are ready to embrace curiosity, creativity, connection in your being, and you are leveraging the power of community and technology enablers, you are ready to kickstart this journey for sure. I can see that, I can sense that. In the end, only one question remains. In your heart, are you really ready to be Coach 3.0? The high touch, high tech coach the world is eagerly waiting for? Are you really ready, SHEmantrans? If you are, show me you are ready by doing this.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my.
I,
Thunder.
I have chicken skin and I'm trying to settle it down before I can say anything.
Oh yeah.
What a powerful talk. I am at loss of words. These all four, this is not just for one, but all four have been so phenomenal. And Shilpa, this was just a great finale for today. Thank you so much. I think we all got coached. We all got future
It's
ready
true.
coached by this last talk. There's so much to take back and straight away implement. So thank you for that.